Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Habibah Salsabila. I came from Electrical Engineering Department. So today I will tell you my answer about some questions according to the video of NUDC 2020 exhibition round. But before I tell you my answer, I will tell you a little bit of insight of the video. So, National University Debating Championship 2020 or NUDC 2020 exhibition round, as a focus of a speaker argue for the motion that prospective parents should obtain a license as a condition to have a children. It's also emphasizing the need to protect film the children and ensure their safety. So, according for the motion and also the other motions, I will tell you my answer about some 5 questions. So for the first questions, the questions is, what do you think about the overall competition and how are the argument and the rebuttals? uh, Personally, I think the overall exhibition competition is very impressive because each individual gives arguments that are quite different from each other, even though they are in the same side, even though they are in the same team. And for each argument that is given clear enough explanation so that it can be understood well, and it's not just only a statement, but there's also statement in the form of data. Furthermore, apart from the argument, of course, there are also rebuttal which enable each team to defend their respective argument. And I think the rebuttals given are enough to make me think again about each statement that has been given, and this also give a confidence in an argument if the rebuttal can be answered with clearly. And for the second questions, which team do you like the most and why? In my point of view, the team that I like is the closing opposition or CO, because they can explain very well why they disagree with the motion, and they can give more relevant example and provide quite reasonable rebuttals. For example, they provide rebuttals in the form of the statement that humans are not the same as machines, and and this can be explained so clearly that I was able to realize that is true, that humans are certainly not the same as machine. And the argument that has given by previous team are quite refutable, and I think um, that's why I like CO, because they provide clear relevances. And for the third questions is, um, the speaker that I like. The speaker that I like is the first speaker from the closing opposition, because she can provide interesting reason between her team and other team and deliver statement clearly so that they can be understood well, and also the statement that are delivered, I think, are also relevant to what is happening now. And lastly, there are examples that are more relevant that can be uh, realized later. And number 4, in my opinion, number 4 is the about what team should win. What the team that should win is, in my opinion, the team that deserve to win is closing opposition team, as I have mentioned it before from the several questions. Uh, on the closing opposition team, they can present their own material very well, but at the same time, they can also provide strict comparison with the statement given by the opening opposition team, and on the other hand, they can also provide rebuttals that are quite difficult to answer. And the last tip and the last question, uh, what what the best speaker, which the best speaker for me, the best speaker, based on my opinion, I think the first speaker from closing opposition could be the best speaker, because she could explain well and clearly, and the statement she was making, and there were also several things she could provide rebuttals to. So that's all of my answer, but it's not but my answer is not absolutely true, so it can change